for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics, and I have a special, not a special, but a special series for me anyway. Basically, I have to prepare myself in a number of days to get ready for Halo Reach, and I have very, very limited Halo experience, so I'm struggling to adapt to these new environments and the strategies and the techniques that you all use in Halo. So I've been playing a lot with our live stream subscribers, but I need your help. I basically need you guys to sort of more or less tell me how to actually play this game. So I'm going to be recording a few games over the next couple of days, or a few days rather, until Halo Reach comes out, and I basically want your feedback. I need constructive criticism. All the trolling comments, yes, I know I'm absolutely rancid at this game, which is why I'm putting these out. Not to say, hey, watch this amazing footage of this noob running around like a dolt. Listen, I need your help, and I seriously do need your help, and I need your input. I need you guys to watch these videos, and I need you to say what I'm doing wrong, you know, besides the obvious things. Well, stop eating grenades. Don't take a grenade in the head. Stop getting shot. Those, not so helpful. No. I know you may think they're helpful. Not so much. No. So, you know, tell me, like, am I not jumping enough? Should I be spamming with grenades? Some of them say that that's what you do. I mean, you spam with grenades, and I don't want to be that guy where all you do is spam with grenades. I'm like, well, everyone else is. So, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm a super noob in terms of Halo, but I need to get good, and I need to get good fast. I'll be playing this like 24/7 over the next few days. This is my job. So I have a lot of time to invest in this, and I am in try-hard mode. I'm in super ultra mega try-hard mode, and I need your guys' help. So let me know, and I want to try and use, I think with the VR, the rifle, the main rifle with the scope and everything. Should I be using the scope more? Some people were telling me I shouldn't use it. Some people are saying, you know, just use the regular reticule and only use the scope for super long shots. That's fine. Do I stick to the perimeter? Should I avoid the inside? Give me tips on whatever, even the game style or the game maps, you know what I mean? Like the actual, whether it's, I don't even know, I'm going to say Slayer. Wow, I got one right. Slayer or whatever the other, capture the flag. Tell me what techniques I should be using to improve, because I need your help. I really do need your feedback, so leave tons of comments. I'm going to read as many as them as possible, and skipping over the really stupid ones. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll read those too because they're entertaining. Anyway, I'm Guns for Hire. Please watch the videos, comment. I don't care if you rate them because I know they're rancid anyway. Hopefully they're entertaining. And I'll try and do some live commentary on some of them too. That should be a little bit more amusing since I'm like, damn it, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So anyway, help me out. Alright guys, enjoy. Alright, well, let's get this embarrassment on the go here, shall we? Now, I'm going to be playing Neutral Assault on Rat's Nest. And Neutral Assault, for those of you that don't ever play, like, your PS3, and correct me if I'm wrong, Xboxers, but it's kind of like a game of sabotage if you were playing Call of Duty. So the objective, obviously, is to get the bomb and destroy your enemy's base or whatever. You know what I mean? Plant the bomb, defend it, let it explodey, and then move on. And my entire, well, not entire, most of my team is from our live stream subscriber service on our website, except for Stifler's Twin. And I believe at the end of the round there, Stifler's Twin is actually the dominant force. Now, I haven't quite figured out, all the guys are actually making fun of me because I never changed my, I don't know, the tags and everything else. Like, I'm not concerned about that, to be quite honest with you. All I'm concerned about, and in this, you're going to see me not really doing the objective. I'm trying, so I know you're going to be able to give me lots of tips on this, but I'm trying to more or less get, look at it, hey, anybody give me a ride? I'm like, hey, I'll hop in, no? Oh, why you leave me? I'm a loser. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, I don't say anything, I'm just like, whatever. I'm actually, I try to avoid the vehicles as well for the most part, except for I think I've been in the Mongoose on a couple of the boards. Here I am spamming with grenades, which may be a bad idea. Look at, what am I even shooting at? What the heck was that? Seriously, I don't even know. Maybe I saw the red dot or something. Who knows? And now I'm trying. So I don't know if that's useless. You know what I mean? Like, should I be using the VR to make shots like that, or is it way better to get closer? Am I just giving my position away and just wasting bullets? Because I'll tell you right now, other than the fact that my accuracy is horrible and I'm just spraying all over the place, I've yet to take down. It seems like I shoot and I see those guys light up. You know when you're hitting them and you know you're getting damage on them and they're kind of look like electricity, like that. Like you can see them actually getting hit. And it looks like, you know, half the time I feel like I put in 6 million magazines of this friggin' VR into them, and all of a sudden they turn around with one shot, I'm dead. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And it really does frustrate me. So maybe some of you guys can explain that. Other than the fact, I mean, I'm getting tons, I know it's body hits, and I'm not maybe hitting the head. Someone told me I should be aiming for the head all the time. Some individuals said that I should be leading, which means like if they're running in a certain direction, put the reticule in front of them and start pulsing that way, and that way I'll actually get some kills or some hits. Oh, this is going to end bad, isn't it? I'm going to end up killing my own teammates more than killing anyone else. Uh-oh. So, I mean, again, I'm just spamming. I'm horrible at this. I find it very, very frustrating when I play this game. The first thing I had to adjust to, and it's a very different game. See, I'm a huge COD fan. You guys all know that. I do a lot of COD videos, and really that's, I shouldn't say my specialty, but that's what I enjoy the most. I love Call of Duty. I love the mechanics of it. And so because of that, I've become very, very acclimatized to the way Call of Duty is and that sort of setup for first person. And this is very, very different. You cannot go into this game and play it the same way that you do Call of Duty. So you kind of got to get out of that mindset. And for me, that's why I'm going to be playing this sort of 24/7 over the next few days, because I'm trying to sort of flush that Call of Duty out. Again, I mean, I've got years of Call of Duty behind me, so it won't be hard for me to pick that back. Oh, nice. You got stuck. But I mean, for this, I have to, I don't know if I'm jumping enough, but there's no sprint. You can't sprint. It's one, everyone's at the same speed. There's no going prone. You can somewhat sort of kneel or whatever, but that's to go off the radar. And I don't know if it actually helps anything. It's kind of more of a nuisance. And I really don't see a lot of people doing that. And a huge thing that you have to get used to, especially with Call of Duty people, if you ever get this game, if you haven't played it before, which, you know, if you're Xbox, you likely have because it's the largest title on there, there's no real camping. You can't camp. And the levels and the maps and everything are set up in such a way that they're not good for campers. You're not going to set up there. So that's why probably also a lot of people love this game. I have almost never, I mean, once in a while you do come across the odd camper, but usually the team will take care of that individual. Look at this. I don't even know what I did there. Seriously? No idea how I deployed that. I think it was, the hell was it? It was my X button? You know, the little blue jelly bean button? I have no idea. I have no idea any of these things. I am like pure noob. All I'm trying to do is get used to the movement. That's all I need, and that's what I need you guys to sort of give me feedback on. Let me know, should I be moving around more? I'm trying to defend, like, should one of us, what's kind of annoying in Sabotage and in Call of Duty, I find that no one ever watches the bomb target that's supposed to be, you know, right there. No one ever watches it, so I'm like, okay, well, should I watch it in case someone comes in here, in case someone camps? I don't know, is that a waste of time? Should I just be focusing on the bomb itself? Oh. Here's a noob move. I'm assuming that this is a noob weapon, and I will get yelled at a lot if I use this. I've come across it before. I don't use it very often, but I know it's kind of like a noob tube. It's just got explosive rounds or explosive grenades, and but it's like the ultimate in noob tube weapons. Because not only, it's just, you just pulse it, you can just spam it to death with this thing. So I'm assuming, like that, look at that. Tell me I'm not spamming. And if that's something that's sort of shunned against in the Halo community, then I don't want to use these kind of weapons. I'm trying to focus predominantly on using the VR and the other assault rifle, the basic assault rifle or whatever. Can't remember what it's called. That one, right there, that I'm holding. I'm trying to concentrate on that one and the VR. I don't know which one's better. Like, if I'm going to be just moving around, this one's like fully automatic. And I thought, well, is that one the best? Like this. I don't know. Okay, I was already injured. Never mind. That was kind of noobish of me to say that. Look at that. I don't understand why I died. Well, I'll tell you why I died. Because I was freaking injured. Anyway, so let me know. I mean, should I use the VR more? Should I use this more? What weapons? Not... And I know some of you guys are a big advocate. Well, it's in the game and I'm going to use it. Well, I'm not like that. So I need you guys to help me and tell me what weapons are really sort of, you know, considered noobish. The weapons. And this thing, you know what? I don't get it. If it's a Warhammer, I thought for sure it should have killed in like one hit. Kind of like that. I can't remember. There was that giant sword or whatever. But I was like, man, why would you use... And I'm talking to them. I'm like, why would you use that friggin' Warhammer? And they're like, oh, well, it's got flash or whatever in it. And I'm like, so you still have to shoot them and then use it. They're like, well, yeah. I'm like, well, why would I use that then? That doesn't seem to make sense to me. And I pick it up to try and get used to it. Again, even if I don't like it, if I fail the first time, I'm like, well, you know, maybe I'm not using it correctly. Maybe I should. But if you're holding this, you can't shoot anyone with it. It's not like a melee attack where, you know, you can shoot them, injure them, and go up and then give them the beat down. Because I always get beat down. And here I'm like, okay, whatever. This is actually a fairly decent weapon because it's got tracking on it like crazy. Except I still suck with it. I'm sure I'm using it wrong. So tell me, is this actually a decent weapon? I've heard that almost all the upgraded weapons are good weapons to use. Oh, I'm dead here, aren't I? I'm dead here. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Well, I'm almost dead anyway. Yeah. And then, oh, I decided to pick up the weapon that I failed with once I ran out. Isn't that lovely? Lovely, isn't it just lovely? Ha ha ha! I'm not taking that out. It's kind of a little bit weenie-ish of me to say lovely, but you know what? Whatever. Get over it. Alright, so again, an atrocious bastardization of Halo 3. Do not use this video to think, wow, I didn't know that technique. There are no techniques in this video. There are no strategies in this video. All you see is pure noob. And that's the whole point. I want you guys to train me. All you Xbox, all our fans, viewers, even, you know what? This is where the actual trolls may come in handy. You know what I mean? I always bring it up, and you always, I know you guys are like, oh, you always mention it. I don't care. I'm only joking around, man. I don't mind at all. I have fun, believe me. Believe me, I have fun. But, you know what? When they criticize, they're like, oh, you did this horrible. Sometimes they actually give me tips. They're like, oh, you do this, all you did was spray with this, or all you did was blah, 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 and you know what? And I'm like, okay, well, if all I did was that, then obviously that's not something I want to do, and I'll stop doing it. So that's kind of feedback I'm looking for. You know, not the asshole feedback, but constructive criticism. You know what I mean? I don't want you to say, hey, you know, that was really awesome, because I know it isn't by any stretch of the imagination. So, I mean, if there's something I'm doing right, then let me know as well. But I don't care. I mean, if I'm doing everything wrong, then correct everything and give me ideas on how to actually improve it, because that's what I'm looking for. So, I mean, overall in this one, I didn't do too bad. Not the greatest. Believe me, it was one of the better games of the night. I mean, I've scored higher, got more kills, but the deaths, oh, not good. I'm Guns for Hire. Please help.